What's going on, Vine? Do you ever find yourself drumming and your hands are so sweaty that you can't control the sticks? Whether you're in drum corps or you're touring, gigging, and you just are sweating your face off and you just cannot control the sticks. You can't keep them in your hands. They just keep flying all over the place. Well, I might have just a thing for that. Drummer butter. Not only is it a moisturizer, so it's healthy for your skin, but with the ingredients inside, it keeps your hands a little bit grippy. So the sticks aren't going to slip around as much as they do when you're sweaty. So this video is sponsored by Drummer Butter. They were so kind to send me 2 of their new hand creams. This is a newer company. I will link their website in the description.
Use code DavisJDB10 for 10% off your first order.
So if you're curious what this is, it's a hand cream that leaves a slight tacky finish on your hands when applied so that you can play right away without the sticks flying around like normal lotion or moisturizer would. So yeah, this is a pretty cool product. Like I mentioned in the intro, if you find yourself, touring, doing whatever, drumming, and the sticks just keep flying out of your hands and you don't have like rubber grips or grip tape to put on your sticks, then this is a really good product for that. So in this butter, there is tallow, beeswax, and honey. The tallow is rich in skin-friendly fats that's gonna help rehydrate dry, cracked skin, all that stuff. The beeswax locks in moisture and prevents the stick from pulling any moisture out of your hands while you're playing. And then the honey soothes and hydrates your skin, and it also makes it smell really good. So that's just a little bit about the ingredients and what they do. So let's open this up and try some out. It smells quite nice too. Almost like a, you can smell the honey in it for sure. If you're a honey fan, then I think you'll enjoy this. There we go. This one's set a little bit nicer. This one's a little messy because it fell a second ago, so that's why it's kind of goopy. I dropped it like a stupid dummy. So we'll go ahead and use this one. This is also a bit of a 2-in-1 product review. So on top of the Drummer Butter that I'm reviewing, RCP gave me this awesome bus pad, double-sided. It's super light, super small, super portable. It's great for your lap when you're touring on a bus and you just want a pad, but your pad is too big, it takes up too much room. This one is great for that because, fits in your backpack super easily because of the shape. But also it feels great, right? You have this nice soft side, nice quiet side for when people are sleeping on the bus, and then you have this more articulate side for chopping out, annoying people. But honestly, both sides feel great. This one is just a little bit louder because the rubber is thinner. So this is a great pad, and it also has a handle. This is pretty cool. You can just carry it around. It's pretty sleek, the all black look. I dig that a lot. So let's give this pad and also the Drummer Butter a little bit of a test. I'm gonna play some Vanguard snare break, and I'll play it on both sides of this pad, and I'll layer it over so that you can get an idea of what it sounds like when you're playing with a drumline. All right, there you have it. That's both sides of this awesome pad. It's a great price too. I will link this in the description. Definitely go check that out. So again, thank you, RCP. So let's test this out. All right, so before this video, I did some push-ups and put some heat on my hands so that they could get nice and sweaty. So sticks are kind of sliding around right now. They would slide around a lot more if they were like taped fully. So let's test this out, and I'll put like a little timer. We'll run a time lapse and see how long it takes to kick in. So let's just grab a little bit of it and rub it on. All right. Nice. So it starts, feels like a moisturizer, you know? All right, so however long that took, seems like it was like a minute maybe. I'm already feeling the gripage on this. So just to give you like a little idea, I know you guys aren't here, so you can't test it out. So that's why you have to just go buy one. But you're just gonna have to take my word for it. So I'm holding the stick, right? I'm gonna just hold it with the same amount of pressure that I would when I'm playing. And I'm gonna try to pull it out of my hand. I'm pretty gentle, you know, obviously I could take it out, but it's like, there is a lot of grip going on. It's harder to take the stick out of my hand manually than it normally would be, especially with sweaty hands. When I'm sitting here drumming, I notice that they're just, my sticks are going nowhere. They're not even like rotating within my grip. Yeah, this stuff works great. This is also great, like if you have dry hands, you might have the opposite problem. Let's say you have dry hands and you need a moisturizer, but you're also a drummer and you're like, man, I have dry hands, but then when I moisturize my hands, they're all lotiony and the sticks start sliding around because, you know, the lotiony is like oily or whatever it may be. So then you have a hard time putting moisturizer on and then immediately drumming right after. Try this out. It is a moisturizer. It feels great. And then literally 30 seconds to a minute later, you're gripping the sticks like you never have before, right? So not only do you moisturize your hands, but you're also improving your grip. So it's really cool. I will be using this probably over the summer a lot with the blue coats, just because obviously drum corps, it's hot, you're moving around, you get sweaty. I'm gonna be sweating a lot, especially my hands. I normally have pretty sweaty hands. So I will no longer be dropping any sticks. You can ask me at the end of the summer, Davis, did you drop any sticks over the entire summer? And I'm gonna be like, no, thanks to Drummer Butter. This stuff's also great because I'm gonna get so much use out of it. Like, even though it's like, it comes in this little small container, you don't need that much on your hands at a time. Like only just like a little dab on the finger and then you're good. So like, I'll get probably 100 uses out of this thing before it's empty, and I have 2 of them. I could use this every day until the end of the summer, and I'm still gonna have some left over, I guarantee. So this is really cool. So yeah, that's pretty much it. A bit of a shorter video, but a fun one nonetheless. So thank you again to Drummer Butter and RCP for these 2 amazing products. I will link them in the description. Definitely go check them out, go support them. And again, if you like this kind of content, definitely like, subscribe, ring the bell, comment, share. I think that's it. You guys are really the reason that this all happens, right? People like when I review their stuff, so they keep sending me stuff for me to review, and then I let you guys know, hey, this product is really cool. So it's really cool. A cool opportunity not only for me, but for you guys, because the more stuff that I get sent, the more I get to review it, and the more knowledge now you have of cool little drum gadgets that you get to use or buy as gifts, stuff like that. So that's pretty much it. See you guys next time.